How's it going, everybody? Shockwave984 here. Today is going to be another horror month unboxing, and this is going to be on just one big box set for this video, and it's going to be on 3 movies that are part of a long-running series of movies, perhaps way too many in general in a lot of ways. But I'll get more into that later on. We are going to talk about Hellraiser, the first 3 movies, and this is going to be on the beautiful set from Arrow called the Scarlet box. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So here it is, Clive Barker's Hellraiser. So this is the Scarlet box that came out, it's actually been quite a while now. And this is from a company called Arrow, and they have released some really great sets, and I try to get as much light as possible because this set is the writing's real dark, so it's all black and stuff. So here you get the first one, you get Hellbound, and you also get Hell on Earth. There you go, the first 3 movies. And I don't know if you guys can make that out, it's like a symbol right there. And the top and bottom, there's nothing. So this is how the box looks like, and it just opens up. The back just comes off like that. There you go. So I've already taken out all the contents. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let me move over a little bit. There we go. Get you guys a better look. There we go, that comes out better. And then actually, in the back, it actually says this right here. This is significant in, I believe, the 2nd movie. There you go. So that's pretty creepy. There's some real creepy imagery in this, so just to let you guys know, like some of the pictures and stuff, because you get like an art book and everything. So alright, so let's just put the box right there, and here are all your contents. So there you go. So the first 3 are the films, and then the Legacy, it's like a bonus disc. You also have Documents of Blood, which is like, you have a poster and some postcards. And then Damnation Games, that is a hardcover booklet. So there you go. So let me show you guys the backing that came on the box. So there you go. So that's the front, it just like hooks on. Here's the bottom. And then this gives you the like the specs. There you go. And then here is the back. Let it clear up. There you go. So this will give you all the details of the story and stuff. And then here is everything separated. So this is the contents that you get up top here. There you go. So then these are all the extras per movie. So there's the first one. Here are the ones for the 2nd film. Here is the 3rd. I hope that's coming out clearly. There you go. And then here is the Legacy disc. And then also you get a 200-page booklet, which is really cool. There you go. So the biggest thing with this set is that, or these films in general, they have brand new 2K transfers. Like they went in and like scanned the, I guess the original maybe negatives pretty much, and then just, you know, clean them up a bit or try and make them look even better. And overall, they look really good. Alright, so here is the first film. Okay, so what is Hellraiser? Well, this guy, well, let's get into the story more. So you have this box, and it's called the Lament configuration, or Lament. I believe it's Lament. So here is the first disc. There you go. And the biggest thing with this box, or with this cube, it's a cube, is that it can grant your deepest desire. That's the horror with this series, is that desire, just how far are you willing to go to achieve this. And in the first film you have a guy named Frank, who is he's trying to find this box. Like, he found out about it. Oh, here's the cover. yeah, there are some creepy imagery. There you go. And, you know, he gets it, and then something horrible happens. I'm not going to say what, in case anyone hasn't seen it. But there's something with this box, and that's where these things come into play. Like who are these? Now, the main one is this guy who's known as Pinhead. Now, I don't think they even really call him that in any of the movies. That's just a name I think that he was eventually given. Oh, I don't think I've opened the... did I open it up? Yeah, there we go. So there's the third one. There you go. Sorry about that. And you just have all these different things happen. There's something with, you know, these chains that can literally... Yeah, it's something that Pinhead can do. And right away, the costumes for they're called Cenobites. These like these beings. There you go. And their costumes, the work, the makeup design. Pinhead himself is played by an actor named Doug Bradley, and he plays it brilliantly. He did such a great job. And Clive Barker, who directed, I want to say he did the first two. I can't remember if he did the third, or maybe he did do all three. It's been a while since I've looked more into the background. So, but the job he did was just really good. I thought, you know, there is like a background story where the production of the first one, you know, there was like some studio things where he was kind of being, maybe not harassed, but just kind of, you know, they kept checking on him and stuff. So, but he managed to work through it, and I think the original film didn't do very well, but then I think it gathered more of a big following. So there you go. And yeah, so this is the box. There you go, and there you see it like changes shape. There you go. So yeah, the first film, yeah, features a guy named Frank, and stuff happens, and then you follow this family. It's a husband and wife, and the husband has a teenage daughter, and then she, you know, joins in or she becomes part of it, and then you just follow it from there. And what you find out, it's pretty dark, and there is a lot of gore. In a way, actually not really in the first movie. I mean, there are scenes, but I think it becomes more apparent in the later films. There you go. So this, you also get a poster, which one side is Pinhead right here, with the same artwork as on the box. And then on the back, you have the cube right behind him with the same, like, pose. There you go. The design of Pinhead was just so cool. And the voice work, the way they sound, when you hear the Cenobites talk, at least a couple of them, they're really intimidating looking. The designs are cool. But the way, like, he talks in general is just so cool. There you go. He's very intimidating when they first appear, when you first hear him speak. You know, it's just out there. So there you go. These are postcards. So yeah, you can actually send these. Be like, what the heck did you send me? There you go. There's another one. There you go. And there you go. So yeah, and the story of the first one, it's pretty good. Mostly takes place in like this same, it's more like isolated because it's in like this main like house. But then other ones tend to go a little bit more out there. There you go. That's a real creepy image. This is a little booklet. There you go. And this features concept art. So then you get to see like different designs as they were, you know, trying to come up with like the final looks. There you go. Yeah, like see, there's a design of them right there. And there's also like some storyboards in a way, or maybe this is from a comic. Yeah. There you go. It's actually really cool. Very nice. So yeah, that's the horror with the Hellraiser series. At least with these first three, I would think. The others tend to go into more other things. I think, in general, the main theme is desire. You know, how far are you willing to go to achieve it? And then, you know, other movies, they tend to add in all this other stuff. So, there you go. And I actually do have a list of all the other movies, so I'll read them off to you in a second. There you go. Oh. There you go. Get them all in there. Okay, and this is the hardcover booklet. Oh, so let me show you guys the back of this. And that's the thing, this is a theme with this, is these chains. They do play a part, in fact, quite a bit in pretty much every movie. So here is the hardcover booklet. So this has a real creepy image on the front. Oh, sorry. So just to let you guys know. Yeah. Yeah, kind of weird there. There's the cube in like its hole. So it's not like changed like the other picture, and then you have hooks coming out. So yeah, real nice hardcover. 200 pages, so yeah, there you go. And this talks about every movie in general. So I'll show you guys. That's the original poster for the first one. There you go. And it tells you like more info, more background, and stuff like that. And let me see, like there's a cool image right there. There you go. Yeah, that's actually, I think like a costume that the actor wore. And really great job. The makeup work was great. Here is the, I believe this is the original poster for the second one. Hang on, let me see if I can get it declared. There we go. And then, let's see if I can find the third one. Where is it? Ah, there we go. Now, before I got this, I don't really remember the first one all that well. I think I remember seeing parts of it, but I think the one that I saw the most was this, the third one. Where it's in like a city, I think it's like New York, and stuff like that. And yeah, it's like different in a lot of ways compared to the first one. But after seeing the first one, like for the first time, really good. And the second one as well. So, alright. Okay. So then you line all these up, just like that. And you take the box, open that up, and then you just lay all these down in there. They all just kind of slide in. Okay. And then, there you have it, right there. And that's how it sits. There you go. Really nice box. I really love the design. And this is my first ever anything, or getting anything from Arrow in general. I definitely am on the lookout for other sets. Or just other Blu-rays in general, because the quality is really good. I think what they were able to do with the transfers of these, could it have been better in a way? Yeah, maybe. But these are older movies. You know, and then that's another thing. They do tend to do a lot of older ones. So, there we go. Let me zoom in here for you guys. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that just about does it for Hellraiser. So yeah, the first three films, and oh, so I'll go ahead and read you the list of all these other movies, because believe it or not, there are 10 of these. So, okay. So you have the third one, which came out and then, you know, did its thing. And then, the next one was Bloodline in 1996. Then in 2000, you have Inferno. In 2002, you have Hellseeker. I'm hoping these dates are right, but I do apologize if they're incorrect. 2005, you have Deader. Also in 2005, I'm not sure this is accurate, but you have Hell World. And then in 2011, you have Revelations. And then the latest one, which was it came out this year, earlier this year, you have Judgment, which was the latest one. So in each, I want to say that out of all these movies, only the first 3 had theatrical releases. I want to say that only these 3, or maybe just the first 2, but I want to say all 3. And all the other ones are literally straight to DVD. So just kind of let that sink in. So, yeah. So, 10 movies in this series. And Doug Bradley, there's a point where he's not in any of the other ones. Like, I think the last couple, the last few. But he did come back for, I think at least 2 or 3 of them afterward. But, yeah. So, yeah, one of them even has Lance Hendrickson. Yeah, Bishop from Aliens. Kind of weird. But each one features, like, different stars, different, you know, qualities. The stories are kind of the same, where you have this need for desire, but then again, it kind of tails off into different things. But Clive Barker, I think, did an amazing job. The makeup work, hats off to the makeup team. The effects are good. The voice work, like the way they made it all deep and intimidating, was really good. Doug Bradley as Pinhead, as he's been known as, brilliant. There are interviews where you get some really nice documentaries. I would say check those out. Now, can you still get this? If you can find it at a decent price, I would say pick it up. It is well worth it. Especially for all the extras. You get this one huge documentary called Leviathan, which is in a couple parts, and it's long, but you get a lot of nice background detail, interviews, and yeah, so with that, like the video if you do, subscribe if you like, and I'll see you guys next time.